So here we continue with curvature of regular curves. So last time we have defined. So this is page 1. So last time we have defined curvature of constant. So curvature of unit speed curve. So alpha from a comma b to r2. So curvature of this as kappa s, this is equal to alpha double prime of s in a norm of this. Okay, we have defined norm of the double derivative of alpha at s as curvature of the curve alpha. So this is unit speed, and now so now we prove the main theorem. So statement is following: let alpha from a comma b, open interval a comma b to r3 be a regular curve, means alpha prime of t not equal to 0 for all t in the domain a comma b. Okay, then curvature of alpha at the point t, that is kt, equal to norm of alpha double prime t cross product with alpha prime of t over alpha prime norm of alpha prime t power 3. So so here we prove this theorem. Proof. So we know that it is a fact that alpha admits unit speed reparameterization. So let alpha tilde that is from some open interval c comma d to r3, where alpha tilde of s, so for unit speed curve we use parameter s. Okay, so alpha tilde of s, that is equal to alpha 1 tilde s. So these are the component functions: alpha 2 tilde of s comma alpha 3 tilde of s. Okay, so b, the unit speed, so unit speed reparameterization of alpha, and alpha is from open interval a comma b to r3, where alpha of t, so alpha of t, this is equal to alpha 1 t. So these are the component functions for alpha: alpha 1 t, alpha 2 of t comma alpha 3 of t. So this is alpha. So recall that. So here we have a comma b, here we have r3, and here we have c comma d. So this is alpha tilde, and this is alpha, and here we have the function h, and h is the inverse function of arc length function. This is s alpha. Okay, and s alpha of t, what is this? This is equal to some base point t naught t norm of alpha prime t or u du. So norm of this, and therefore alpha equal to, so instead of s alpha let us write s. So well, and alpha equal to alpha tilde that is unit speed curve reparameterized curve composed with s, because h is inverse of s. Okay, so from here we have d alpha dt, this is equal to d alpha tilde ds. So here we are using chain rule times ds dt. So let me level this equation as 1. Okay, so this is equation 1. Let us go to the next page, page number 2. Now curvature of alpha tilde, so that is the curvature of, so curvature of alpha tilde that we know, and we use we use the definition of curvature of unit speed curve to define curvature of a regular curve. So kt equal to norm of d2 alpha tilde over ds2. Okay, and this is equal to, so let me write here, so this is equal to norm of d ds d alpha tilde ds. Now from equation 1 we have d ds, so from equation 1, so here equation 1 d alpha, so d alpha tilde ds equal to d alpha dt over ds dt. So d alpha dt over ds dt. Okay, and this is equal to d dt of d alpha dt over ds dt, and over ds dt, and norm of this. Now we compute the derivative in the numerator, and this is equal to norm of, so the derivative of numerator is following, so d2 alpha d t2, okay, times ds dt minus d alpha dt times d2s dt2 over, so ds dt square, so we have this term ds dt, norm of this. Fine, so this is equal to norm of d2 alpha dt2 times ds dt square minus d alpha dt times ds dt. So we are multiplying both the numerator and denominator by ds dt, so ds dt times d2s dt2, okay, over ds dt power 4, norm of this. Now recall that. So what is s of t? This is equal to alpha prime u, norm of this, integration over some base point t naught t. So ds dt, equal to alpha, so by fundamental theorem of calculus, so ds dt equal to alpha prime of t, norm of alpha prime of t. Okay, so ds dt square, this is equal to alpha prime of t, norm of alpha prime of t square, and this is equal to inner product, so that is dot product of alpha prime 2 with itself, alpha prime of t dot product with alpha prime of t itself. And if you take the derivative, so d dt of ds dt square, so we have 2 times ds dt times d2s dt2 by chain rule. So this is equal to 2 times alpha double prime of t dot product with alpha prime of t, and 2 will be cancelled out from both sides. So this implies ds dt times d2s dt2, this is equal to alpha double prime of t times alpha prime of t. Okay, so note. Now this equation gives, okay, so ts dt, this is equal to from, so alpha prime t, norm of alpha prime t square, so this is equal to norm of alpha double prime of t times alpha, so norm, so we replace ds dt square by alpha prime t dot product with itself, alpha prime of t dot product with alpha prime of t, and minus alpha, so d alpha dt, that is equal to alpha prime of t times ds dt times this d2s dt2, so this portion, this is equal to alpha double prime of t dot product with alpha prime of t. Okay, over and this is alpha prime of t whole power 4, so norm of this. Okay, so now this is denominator is a positive real number, so we have this is equal to so this is equal to alpha prime of, so this is equal to alpha prime of t cross product with alpha double prime of t cross product with alpha prime of t, so norm of this over alpha prime of t, norm of this whole power 4. Okay. And you know, alpha prime of t is perpendicular to alpha alpha double prime of t cross product with alpha prime of t, so this is so these are perpendicular, so this is perpendicular to alpha prime of t, so this implies, so therefore this implies so theta is equal to 90 degrees and sin theta is equal to 1, so this implies this is equal to norm of alpha prime of t times norm of alpha double prime of t cross product with alpha prime of t, norm of this over alpha prime of t norm power 4, and this is equal to norm of alpha double prime of t cross product with alpha prime of t, norm of this over alpha prime of t, so norm of this power 3. So this completes the proof of the main theorem. Well, now we have the following remarks. So if you have a regular curve, so you can compute its curvature by this formula, kt equal to norm of alpha double prime of t cross product with alpha prime of t over norm of alpha prime of t power cube. Okay, so we have remarked, but if a curve, if alpha is not regular, if alpha is not regular, its curvature is not defined in general. Its curvature is not defined in general. But one can compute its curvature at regular points, that is where its derivative is not 0, but using the formula kt equal to uh, norm of alpha double prime of t cross uh, cross product with alpha prime of t. Okay, so using this formula kt equal to, so kappa t equal to this over alpha prime of t norm of this power 3. Okay, using this formula one can compute curvature of such curve at regular points. So regular points means the points t where alpha prime, alpha double prime, they all exist. So this is remark 1 and remark 2. And so we have computed curvature of space curve here. So now if alpha from a comma b to r2 is plane curve, then one can see alpha as alpha of t. One can see this as space curve by following alpha 1 t, alpha 2 t, and third component is 0. uh, by this one can consider alpha as a curve in R3. And for such a curve, one can compute its curvature, namely is regular. So if alpha is regular plane curve, so alpha prime of t, this is equal to alpha 1 prime of t comma alpha 2 prime of t, and third component is 0 alpha double prime of t, this is equal to alpha 1 double prime of t comma alpha 2 double prime of t, and third component is 0. Okay, then what is the cross product of alpha? Then this implies alpha prime of t cross alpha, so alpha double prime of t cross product with alpha prime of t. So this is equal to okay, so mm, so first component will be 0. So let me write the full statement. The determinant of, so determinant of well alpha 2 double prime at t, and this is 0 and this is 0 alpha 1 prime of alpha 2 prime of t, determinant of this times e1 minus determinant of so minus determinant of 0. Okay, so first entry should be alpha 1 double prime of t, second component, so this component is 0 alpha 1 prime of t, and this is 0 times e2. and plus determinant of alpha 1 double prime of t, alpha 2 double prime of t, alpha 1 prime of t, alpha prime of t, alpha 2 prime of t times E3. Okay, so and this is equal to uh, this is equal to alpha 1 double prime of t, alpha 2 prime of t minus alpha 2 double prime of t times alpha 1 prime of t. Okay, and times E3. Now what is norm of so well, this is page number 3. Next page is page number 4. So what we have is alpha double prime of t cross product with alpha prime of t. So norm of this is equal to, so let me see, so norm of this equal to alpha 1 double prime of t alpha 2 prime of t minus alpha 2 double prime of t times alpha 1 prime of t mod of this. And well, this is equal to, you may write alpha 1 prime of t comma alpha 2 prime of t dot product with, minus alpha 2 double prime of t comma alpha 1 double prime of t, and this is, so this is dot product. Okay, and well, let me define a function j from R2 to R2, define where j x comma y equal to minus y comma x. Okay, so then you can see that j square equal to j composite with j, this is equal to minus identity, that is j composite with j, this is equal to j square. Okay, so of x comma y, this is equal to j, okay, j of minus y comma x, this is equal to minus x comma minus y, this is equal to minus x comma y, this is equal to minus identity of x comma y. So this implies j composite with j equal to minus identity, and j is called complex structure on R2. Therefore from here we have norm of alpha double prime of t cross product with alpha prime of t. This is equal to alpha prime of t. So this is alpha prime of t dot product with j alpha double prime of t. Okay, so dot product with this, and therefore we have, so these are conclusion. K t, so this is curvature of the plane curve alpha. So this is equal to alpha prime of t dot product with j alpha double prime of t, okay, over norm of so mod of this. So we have mod of this absolute value, so mod of this, so numerator here we have mod, okay, and denominator is norm of alpha prime t power 3, and this is the curvature of alpha t equal to plane curve alpha 1 of t comma alpha 2 of t, curvature of regular, any regular curve alpha, a regular plane curve. Okay, so before we stop, we give an example. So we compute an example. So consider a circular helix alpha t. This is equal to a cos t comma a sin t comma b t, circular helix with radius a and pitch 2 pi times b. Then what is alpha prime? Then so we compute curvature of alpha prime of t. This is equal to a sin t with minus sign comma a cos t comma b. Then alpha prime of t has norm equal to a square plus b square and square root of this. Okay, so well this is the norm of alpha prime of t. Now we compute double derivative alpha double prime of t. This is equal to, so alpha double prime, so this is example 1. So alpha double prime of t, this is equal to minus a cos t comma minus a sin t, and third component is 0. So now we compute the cross product alpha double prime of t cross product with, so cross product with alpha prime of t and norm of this. So well, so this is equal to norm of, so cross product of alpha double prime of t cross product with alpha prime of t, that is equal to, so minus a b sin t comma, so please check it, a b cos t comma minus a square and norm of this. So this is equal to a square b square plus a power 4 power half, and this is equal to mod of so not this is b, so mod of b times a square plus b square and power half. Now what is curvature? So k t, this is equal to norm of alpha double prime of t cross product with alpha prime of t and over alpha prime of t norm of alpha prime of t power 3, and this is equal to mod b cross product, so times a square plus b square power 1 over 2 over a square plus b square power 3 over 2. So norm of alpha prime t power q power 3. Okay, so this is equal to mod b over a square plus b square. Okay, this is constant curvature. So this is constant curvature. So let me give an exercise. Compute curvature of the plane curve. Alpha t equal to cos 2t comma sin 2t at t belongs to R. So compute curvature of alpha t, that is a circle. Okay. Okay, so let me stop now.